So, thank you all who have attended this meeting till now. I thank you from on behalf of the whole UTNT team. Thank you for making your time for joining this event. So we are very happy and excited to share with you this opening of our company. It is a long story which can be covered later on. So it is the official launch event for our company. Here is our logo, which defines the connectivity and reach throughout the world. About the company, our head office, as stated in the below address, is mentioned in Gurugram, which is in national capital region of the country. The idea of naming our first name as Unite came from uniting all the possibilities, everything we have been involved for the years, make an effort and try to bring them together as people, as technologies, as innovations, as ideas and inputs, and can do something for the betterment of the science and the world. A little input on the team. To start with, we are really a good strength of 12 people who are equally experienced in their own fields of monitoring and technical solutions, which is fine enough for starting the basic operations in a business. Am I audible to other? Can someone text me? So I had some text from a scientist who has joined this, but he's not able to hear. So I have asked him to exit and then join back. Maybe some issue with the voice with him. So moving forward, the team size is of 12 people to start with, which includes the basic operations like accounts, logistics, and other sales execution supports, service, and then the techno-commercial people throughout the country. I'll be talking in the next slide on the geographical coverage we have as of now for the country. Our geographical coverage covers it well in almost all the directions in the country. So we have got green is our head office at Gurugram, and then we have got towards north in Himalayan state, one techno-commercial person, and then we have two in the central part of the country. We have two in the west actually, and one in south and one in east. And obviously, going along, we will have a better coverage and the team strengths in future. What was the thought and who we are? So we are a team of peoples who are like, it is more than it is. It will be less to say 20 years. It is a combined experience of more than 50 years as on date, which has experience in different scientific equipments, IoT equipments, monitorings, and other field monitoring equipments. Our primarily the vision is to be of help to the communities we serve, primarily the scientific community and obviously the industries, wherever we can contribute by doing R&D, by developing new solutions or solving unique problems people have while working in their industry. Along with that, we also have many other solutions on basis of our experience, which are readily available as offering in our basket. Taking along the vision of doing new developments, R&Ds, and making something workable worldwide, like made in India for the world, with that thought process, we have few of comprehensive products in our basket, out of which some are made in India and some are from the world, but it is really a comprehensive and very good quality of solutions we are talking about. Our partner WaterSam is a company based in Germany, with a very good experience and very rugged quality of water samplers. So they make automatic water sampler. We will be talking more when we move to the slide where we talk about their solutions. Alpine Hydromet is a company which is like a company of a scientific person only, based in Nevada Hills in USA. They work primarily for the glaciologists, glaciology related solutions. So some of their products are under testing yet, but one of their product is already launched, and we are working closely with them, as I work really very closely with the scientific community in India. Next is Flood Modeler. The company is based in UK. They help people managing their flood forecast and giving advance input, so the corrective actions can be taken for preventing the effects of the floods on the particular regions and zones. Aeron is a company based in Pune in India only. They are quite famous among the monitoring industry. They are Indian manufacturer of many sensors used in aviation industry, as their logo represent, and that those sensors are, some sensors and solutions are used worldwide by the aviation industry. Parallelly, they also have solutions for data acquisition and really good rugged grade data acquisition systems. They are very famous in India and even worldwide now in the solar research, in the solar weather monitoring market, but not pretty much famous, or they do not have reach in the research market like hydrology, glaciology, other general weather stations and all. So we are partnered with them for these particular industries, coming along and making them, helping them build their system as per the need of these particular industries and doing the necessary modifications if required. Monit is a company based in USA, again in Logan, Utah State. So this is a company owned by, it is a Utah State corporation. So it is a government-owned company, very good quality, very economic IoT solutions for most of the indoor applications, for industries, for business houses, for schools, education, universities, workplace monitoring, and many more. Vega is a company again from Germany, but they also have their good presence in India, along with their manufacturing unit in Pune only, similar to Aeron. They are the complementary product for providing water level, whether it is pressure transducers, ultrasonic or non-contact radar water level, they have all. They are manufactured for those things. Talking about WaterSam, as already mentioned, the company is based in Germany. The company was founded in 1996, and they really build good quality of, very rugged quality of water samplers with versatile range for fixing in almost each kind of applications. One of their big first model which fits into our industry for research peoples, for glacial hydrologists, and also the wastewater treatment plants, or the industries who does the wastewater treatment and then only release it as per government guidelines. So this is a portable water sampler, which is like handy, and this can be taken to the field up in the mountains for taking measurement for like weeks together with the one charge of battery, and then we can charge, or we can have external battery for the long-term monitoring, for a period of few weeks, or 2 months, 3 months, like that. So this is the upper part, which is the stainless steel thing, is the sampler of this unit, and the lower blue color part is the storage. And there are many options and configurations. Those can only be shared while we go in the detailed product orientation, depending upon what industry you belong to and what your interest about the product is. We can do separate sessions, and we will keep coming with the separate sessions. So this is the beginning. It is targeted as every month at least 2 product orientation sessions will be there for the clients to join in. So the knowledge is transferred, and they get to know what solutions we offer and how those can be helpful for their industrial or research needs. The second solution they have is an stationary sampler, mostly used in the places where people are like they have fixed industry, or maybe a hydrological station, like monitoring station is very next to the river, and they have all the setups there. So the inlet for the water sampling can be taken to the river, and it can do the suction from there. And it is a stationary thing with many sample bottles can be stored inside with a refrigeration into it. So this is, so the upper part, or the controller is the same in all the units, but it is the functionality and features which changes depending upon the models. The last one is it is called as monitoring station. So the left side in the unit, it is water sampler with storage and automatically releasing the water when the turn comes. And parallelly in the second cabinet on the right side, there is a monitoring station. So it is sampling and monitoring both at the same time. So in the second cabinet, the gray color part, we can see that is a tank which has like inlet and outlet through which water keeps traveling, like with a separate pump. And the sensors for TDS, DO, electrical conductivity, and pH are inside, and they keep monitoring in the real time. So it is not limited to this, but all the models have capability of adding on sensors. Even the portable sampler has capability to do that sampling thing, but that will not be in most cases continuous sampling. But at the time when we take sample, that sample itself is measured and then stored like that. Moving along, the next company we were talking about, Alpine Hydromet. It is more of right now one solution as a product is launched by them, and this is a unique solution. Our friends in glaciology who are like suffering for years together for monitoring snow water equivalent. So this is another trial can be given. This is a floodless snow pillow. Which is like obviously large size and medium size solutions are there, but the unique thing with this is it is made for like you can carry and you can travel. So when it is completely packed, so there is like maximum size of each part is not beyond 2 or 2.5 feet. So it is not a big setup to shipped by truck or something, and it is like everything is in parts, and we can assemble on the monitoring field, and then snow water equivalent can be monitored using these signals, using the load only. But making it floodless, and this is the metal surface, a high grade metal surface. So being floodless avoids many problems. So in the traditional snow pillows, which has antifreeze or flood inside the pillows, that gets leaked at many locations, or that is not efficient enough for handling the load of the snow in heavy snowfall zones. Those have been problem for the years, but this is something which is new there and can be given a try, as most of our glaciology friends have many solutions from different manufacturers. So this is kind of peoples are happy who are using, and we can arrange more technical documents on this. Flood Modeler is a software, as I already mentioned. There is nothing big to talk about, but yes, it is like the whole like river or streams. We have monitoring stations all together, and then taking all the inputs along with map, the 3D map, basically finding out flows in which direction and all. So this can we can model rivers, floodplains, and drainage system also for the city using this software. So this is how it will be helpful. The support and upgrades come with the package. So this can be very useful for flood monitoring and even urban drainage system designing or improvements. Next one is Aeron, who's I already mentioned, located in Pune. They have a series of data acquisition or gateways. Their prime series, which we focus for research market, is Extreme, which is meant for extreme monitoring, like fast monitoring, 1 second or faster scan intervals, logging every 1 minute or 30 seconds, having Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or Ethernet, and even possibility to integrate with satellite transmitters. So this is the most, it's like most suitable product they have. And ACE is the series which is a lower version of the like uh, suitable for these less rugged applications. And then Flint is a gateway thing, like a gateway for the sensors, and which throws data on the cloud and kind of near to nil local storage and all. So those are the kind of solutions out there. We will be talking more in the specific sessions, and we can keep moving. Monit, as already mentioned, they are IoT expert and have won many awards in USA and in other countries also for their low cost wireless monitoring solutions. So on the right side, when we see, so there are like three kind of combination of sensors, which has 80 plus type of sensors, which includes for power monitoring, like voltages for motors, amperes, wattage, and many other electrical parameters. Environmental is like for indoor monitoring, it is it's maybe CO2, other gases, particulate matter, temperature, RH, and many other parameters which really makes difference in indoor and outdoor environment. And third is motion. So motion is like something moving around. Find out that if there is acceleration or vibration in a device, we can mount a sensor on that, and we can find out if there is a magnet presence and those kind of solutions. So if very small example, how will these help in industries and or to anybody? Just an example of a factory operations, like in a factory, in many cases we might see like There are CCTV cameras, there are monitorings, there are supervisors, but how do they keep eye on each part of the factory premises? And they cannot keep monitoring every camera at the same time. How better it will be if they get alert to their phone like SMS or Gmail that your operator on the particular machine is not present, whether and but at the same time your machine is on. So it is like wastage of electricity. You are making your bills high with no usage of the machine. So those machines, like big plants, big machines, they consume like tens of thousand rupees electricity per hour. Those kind of consumptions they have. So that is a kind of a small example. So for these kind of companies and industries, Monit claims, and they have proven it, like within 15 to 30 days of use of these solutions, client has return on investment. That means they, like, take example, they spend 1 lakh rupees on putting up these sensors, and they recovered that money uh, by the help they get by monitoring those parameters. They get money recovered in 1 year, in 1 month or 15 days itself. So it is very economic and very easy to mount. On the left side and center, you can see there are sensors on the top mentioned. They all are wireless sensors with AA or coin cell batteries. They have life of like more than 10 years with RF connectivity to each other. A very high ALTA, which is the short form we call it ALTA, and that is a high range, low power consumption radio frequency communication mode. So it is free RF uh, frequency, free radio frequency which they use. Sensors are really small and they are like very tiny, can be sticked with like double side tape or one screw, like we hang a photo or something on the wall. Like those kind of setups are there. We just fix it, and then it comes to gateways, which are like combiner of data. So a centrally located thing having 300 meters of coverage, equal to the coverage of sensors, the same technique. So that gets the data, combines from all the sensors, and then throws it to the cloud or client's given server, and then server or cloud or on mobile app of Monit, we can set up the alerts. Like if the temperature is beyond 25 degrees C, alert me. In this particular storage, I want it between 20 to 25, so it should not be less or more than that. So if it is more than 25 or less than 20, just intimate me by sending an SMS or email or pop-up notification in the smartphone using the app. So those solutions are there. Those are quite interesting, and it is like huge, maybe of huge use demand in worldwide. Moving forward, the last one as a partner we call is Vega. Vega is I already mentioned, the company is originally from Germany, but having manufacturing unit in Pune also. So it comes under Make in India as well. Our prime focus is for the hydrologists or people who have requirement for flood monitoring and all. Their water level sensors, non-contact pressure, or like pressure radar and ultrasonic, all the three types they make for the different kind of level monitoring. It is like for the oil industry or ash storage level monitoring. So many applications are there, and they have bunch of sensors and solutions available for different industries. This was